So now I'd like to introduce the two people who I think had the hardest job at all today. You guys know it. I would like to introduce Johnathan Thunder and Bethany Whitehead. They are going to announce the awards. Thank you both, and I'm going to step down. Oh, you get to keep it around.
This is always such an amazing show to come and observe. I've been honored to be a part of Image for a couple of times in the past, and it's just so impressive to see the turnout and excitement and the great talent in this room. It is, as Carla said, it's a really, really hard job when we're looking at all of the work. Johnathan.
Sure. Can anybody hear me? Bonjour, my name is Johnathan Thunder. I'm a guest from Duluth, Minnesota. It's really nice to be here in Mora and see all of the great work. All of the faces, these large art gatherings are always a blessing when I see them nowadays. So great to be here.
I'm sure everybody who has had a chance to look at the show and see which of the artworks have received ribbons wonder why, or question some of our choices, or wonder why yours weren't picked. And it's such a subjective process to be a judge, and it's very difficult, and we worked together. We convinced each other of some of them, and others we were on total agreement for. So it doesn't mean that those who are not getting awards today did not do incredible work. What I look for personally when I'm looking at works is, I look at a lot of art. I've been in the arts for 25 years now. I curate exhibitions, I go to exhibitions, I talk to artists, I work with artists all the time. I love finding that spark of an artwork that makes me see things differently than I've ever seen it before. And today there were a number of these moments for me that I just was transformed and brought joy and smiles and just a new way of looking. So thank you to those who did that for me today. Should we start with the winners? Tina's going to present the merits, and we're just going to say a few things about why we selected the award winner. This piece by Don Semmelheck, I especially I loved, you can't necessarily see in the image on the screen, so spend time looking at it on the wall. There's a row of copper that outlines it, and that copper just gives it this great life and energy to the piece, and the composition and the colors just are wonderful to me. I do have checks which go along with each of these awards, so if the artist who is being presented up here is in the room, you can come up here and I will hand you your award and your check for that. Is Don here tonight? Are you Don? There you go. Congratulations.
Congrats. Awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, sure. Congratulations to Ryan Proschel, if I said that correctly. I really enjoyed this piece. It's so clean and defined that it just jumps right off the wall. And we definitely had to give it recognition based on how well it's put together. So congratulations, Ryan. If you'd like to come up, if you're present, grab your
Ryan here tonight? We could probably both talk about this one. This one's I have never seen a blowtorch telephone before. And if you haven't checked out this piece, it's very unique. It's on a table back here. It's a 3D piece. I think that what we were both talking about was just the questions that this piece brought up. There's a lot of urgency in it. There's a lot of reflection. I don't know how much meaning the artist meant to bring, but just the conversation and the shapes and what came out of this melting of a telephone was just very intriguing and left me wanting more. And so I'm not sure if Ed is here tonight, but I'd love to talk to Ed more about the piece too afterwards. I think he's here. Is Ed here? This was a piece I was really drawn to. I don't know if you can tell from the image on the wall, the piece itself is about the size of a postcard, and the details and the craftsmanship that went into this small piece that tells so much of a story and has so much texture, it is really beautiful. So congratulations, Carla.
Congratulations to Rachel Carlson on this beautiful painting. We had a lot to say about it. The kind of the execution of it, the colors, the intensity spoke to both of us. So great work, Rachel. If you're here, come up and get your award. I'll talk about this one as well. Congratulations, Claudia Hansen, on this beautiful painting. The work spoke to me as someone who I work as a visual artist, and the intuitive and process-oriented construction of it was something that I truly appreciated. So we had to definitely give it a nod.
Claudia? This piece by Carrie Lampert was one that I was really drawn to. I love the colors of this piece so much. The transition from the yellows to the browns really just had so much vibrancy to it, and we're just leaping off the work of art, and I just really appreciated the landscape and the colors that were rendered in a really unique way. So congratulations to Carrie.
Congratulations, Joyce Wilking. This was a piece that I definitely appreciated, and I insisted that we make a nod to this. For probably just some personal preference, I'm a big fan of the birch bark trees, being a native Minnesotan. And after my partner wrote a book about chickadees, I have definitely been paying more attention to their behavior. So the piece just jumped off the wall for me, and we had to give it a little respect.
This photograph by Dale Hawkins, I really loved, especially how it was presented on framed. I really liked the composition and how it is just pushing at the edges of the work of art. I like the color definition, and the shapes here are really lovely. So congratulations, Dale. And this Merit Award goes to Natalie Patera for the large, beautiful vessel here that has just wonderful colors, wonderful texture, and the scale of it is just wonderful and impressive, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece.